Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on Nyxus Gaming. When last we left off, we had made our way over here to Nipton, town on fire. And something about a lottery. Some guy ran out saying he won the lottery. He used to be a powder ganger. I wonder what that's about. Well, let's go ahead and head on in. We're gonna skip this building for now, come back to it later. And see what all these people are doing over here. Obviously, not everyone here is having a good time. Not a good time.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across. Where to begin? That they are weak and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too. Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed. Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us, yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself. As are all crimes, if you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
Unfortunately, we are not going to attack them right now. We're just gonna let them leave. I don't really want to get on the Legion's bad side yet. Plus, you know, Ranger Ghost over at the outpost told us not to, so I guess we shouldn't. If you want to try and save these guys, you really can't. They're alive, but they're near death. If you remove them from the cross, it'll just kill them. The best you can really do is put them out of their misery. And then check their bodies for loot, although they aren't going to have any. And honestly, you don't even get experience from freeing them like this. You get absolutely nothing. But hey, you can do it, I guess. We're gonna head into this main building here, see what we can dig up, and then we'll take a look around town before we head back to the outpost. Inside, you're gonna be attacked by a bunch of Legion mongrels around the place. Looks like one of them might have set off a mine. There are dead bodies everywhere from the civilians that lived in the town. So yeah, it looks like the Legion really did a number on this place. Be careful again, you're gonna see a lot of mines around. Don't step on them. You get a key right there that you'll want to take with you. Eddie, in the way. Keep looking around. Be careful walking into that room. That's where you're going to see a lot of the mongrels. From over here, search more bodies, check the stalls. It's all the same, really. It's just ruined, and everyone is dead. I'm gonna take these and put them on now because I've been playing this whole game without any kind of glasses. I don't know if they count towards it, but I'm gonna take them instead. Okay, we got all the Legion mongrels attacking us. Eddie, he has our back though. The bodies aren't gonna have anything interesting on them, so don't bother looting them. You got another bathroom here, nothing too special. And just keep looking around though. Go ahead and come this way. You'll see some rad roaches in one of these rooms, I believe. Again, nothing too special. More dead bodies. Got a toy car there. That's probably the most valuable thing in this room, gonna be honest. Keep going, looking around. To see what the Legion does to these places. Like, they destroyed everything. Granted, a lot of it was probably already destroyed, but they destroyed it more, killed everyone. Really an inspiration, if you ask me. Like, why are we helping out the NCR? We should be helping out the Legion. And here, I think, is one of the, oh, no, that's another mongrel that's just over here. And it looks like there was one behind us that, Eddie took care of. Now we are crippled here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna come here and just use a doctor's bag. Heal all my limbs at once. Nothing too special in this room. More dead bodies. There's really not anything too valuable in this entire building. Except for maybe at the top, I think there's some useful stuff in there. But mostly it just serves as a, hey, this is what the Legion does to people. You're gonna think they're evil as hell now. Which is a biased opinion, if you ask me. That key we got was for this door here. There should be some valuables down here. We got a vending machine, some Dandy Boy apples, food, sunset sarsaparillas. And you know, I was actually lying. There doesn't seem to be anything valuable here except some turbo. And some lottery tickets. Completely useless. You got a gun cabinet. If you're into guns, I'm not really, so I'm just gonna take this dynamite and be gone. I think that just about clears up this floor though. And we can move on to the second floor. Passing up more dead bodies, more dogs. And here we are at the assembly hall. Immediately, we see more red dots. And we're just gonna take them all out. Easy. Easy, easy. Where was I? I think I came through here. No, I got my heart beating because I'm low on health. I'm gonna go ahead and stim pack up. I came through here, yeah. So we'll just keep looking through, checking the dead bodies. You heard that beat there. That was because I walked right over a mine. And as soon as I exit out of here, it's gonna explode. Good job, me. Now, if I go forward, there might be another mine, so that'll be fun. Oof. And there we go. How are our other limbs after that? I really don't wanna... Yeah, we can use just a stim pack on that limb, I guess. 2 stim packs. Heal that back up. I didn't want to waste a whole doctor's bag for just 1 limb. So there we go. Again, nothing too useful in here. More dead bodies. We got a room over here that just leads to that other staircase. So we can move on. We'll check that out last. This is the assembly hall here. So of course, people were here. And now there are dead bodies here. Bottle caps, some Med X. Authority glasses. Man, those sound much better than the glasses I picked up. Now you cannot deny my authority. Moving on. Up the stairs into the last little area here. Stein's office. Or Stain's office. However you pronounce it. There shouldn't be any enemies up here. But this is the mayor's office. Now if you remember right, it said that the town itself tried to betray its people, give them all to the Legion. And chances are it was the mayor that kind of led that effort. So maybe we'll get some backstory here on why exactly he did this. You also remember a while back we picked up Mayor Stain's journal, part 2 of 2. We didn't read it, but we have it. Here, I'm pretty sure we'll find part 1, and we'll have an idea of really what just happened here. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Oh well. This looks like his main office here. We got an average locked door there. Grammar's Digest, some Mentats, a big book of science. Some laser pistols, future weapons today, a bobby pin, energy cells. Some pretty decent stuff in here. We're gonna activate his terminal though. Reset that, whatever that does. He has a thing on the prison break here. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and set it up for me, all for 30 caps, blah blah blah. The life of the mayor suits me just fine. Blah blah blah. He's making plenty of caps. And the local shops are giving him a percentage of sales to the troops. Blah blah blah. He's making a lot of money. And yeah. I don't know exactly what all that has to do with the prison break. But I think mostly it means that he was probably a powder ganger that got out of prison. And no, it says here that he's going back to the hub, so he was from the hub. The hub's a town in, I think, the first Fallout game. High roller. Promising development. Things went to hell at the correctional facility north, and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing. Blah blah blah, other stuff. Sent the gyms out to make contacts with the prisoners, and to let them know Nipton's open for trade, with free turns with the girls as door prizes. He sees a lot of potential here, as he can keep the NCR and powder gangers from running into each other and shooting it out in the streets. Troopers only come at night, and the powder gangers will only come during the day. So he'll just shift them in and out as they go and make all this money, it seems. And now he's approached by a man calling himself Mr. Fox, who is a member of the Caesar's Legion. He knew about the NCR and powder gangers, and hates them and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and the powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties. And of course, Mr. Money right here immediately accepts the proposition, convinces the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night, and when both the groups are in town, the Legion boys will just scoop everyone up. And he's gonna get 8,000 caps for that. That seems like a lot right now. We're gonna have way more than that later. Trust me. Blah blah blah. He's gonna try and make more money off this, quote, Legion lackey. He's gonna stockpile some supplies in a safe house between here and the outpost, just in case he decides to head back home in a hurry. So all of that serves as part 1. We found his part 2 in his supposed safe house. And it is here. Guess whose luck keeps rolling? I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm agape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Oh. Oh. This is actually the exact same thing we just read. He's talking about stockpiling supplies. Oh. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. Okay. Never mind then. But while we're here, let's read Thomas's journal. Last entry. Things finally seem to be turning around. I made a nice bundle of caps, turning in some scrap in the last town I passed, and now I have a new traveling companion. Her name is Jacqueline, and she's pretty cute. I'm not going to get ahead of myself here, but things are looking up, and to think I was actually beginning to doubt the power of my lucky necklace. And then, well, Jacqueline tries to kill him. He kills her, finds me, and I kill him and take the necklace. Man. Things were just not in Thomas's way. We got here this locked door average. It's 50, I think. Isn't our lockpick at 40 now? It's at 34. Darn. So we can't get in there. Oh well. Guess that just about does it for this building though. We'll go ahead and make our way out and see what's going on in the rest of Nipton. Head down the stairs past all these Legion mongrels that we just killed. Down here, more dead bodies that we passed before. I thought one of these I thought one of these rooms had a rad roach in it for us to kill, but I guess not. Over here, we see some hostiles in town. We can go over and check out what's going on in this group of burnt down houses. Can't remember what these enemies are exactly, but you see the Legion has just set up their flags everywhere, you know. Like they own the place. I mean, they burnt it down, so I guess they do own it. Oh, we got some bark scorpions here. No big deal at all. Bark scorpions, super easy. It's not like they're rad roaches or anything. Gonna say that this last enemy will be a rad roach. Nope, it's just another bark scorpion. Those are taken care of. There's nothing too important in this little part of town here. We got another dead body. There's dead people all over this place, honestly. It looks like some of them did fight back, as we see a dead legionnaire here in a pile of ash. So that's fun. Not everyone just turned tail and let themselves be killed. I think next we want to go to that part of town there. Go ahead and head past this burning fire. This burning fire that, by the way, does not burn you. Yep. Over here, looks like we have some barricades up here. Maybe the town built that to kind of shield themselves from hostiles. It obviously did not work too well. I think we want to go in this house first. As always, check mailboxes. That one's empty. And we got a hostile Mr. Gutsy prototype. A dead one. Now you can keep looking around here. I think there's some valuables in this house here. Don't quote me on that. You got a workbench, a tool cabinet, some random stuff over here. If you don't want to steal that other scrap metal for Eddie, you got scrap metal here. You got a terminal. Again, reset that. That pretty much does nothing whenever you see it. Here's a guy. Set up this terminal here so he can keep a regular journal. He's the one that fixed the terminal for Mayor Stain, so he can run his numbers, and he got a free turn with Rose as payment. All he needs is a new gal, And if he can get to her and show her his gutsies before anyone else, she'll be impressed, and that'll do it. It has to do it. It's not like every man out there can fix up a robot. I'll tell her she'd never have to do housework. That'd be the clincher. And yeah, for maximum impact, only show one gutsy to gal. Let admiration take hold, then reveal second gutsy. So, it appears there's a second Mr. Gutsy somewhere then. We only killed one. If you want, you can start collecting Legion ears now, apparently. Do we have a lockpick? What's our lockpick? Lockpick is at 34. I think I just checked that in the other building. So we can't get into that safe either. No big deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on. I guess we should be on the lookout for a second Gutsy. Empty mailbox. I don't think it's in this house here. I don't see any hostiles in here, so it isn't. Got a bunch of stuff here though, if you really want it. It's not too useful. Got some blood stains in here. You know, as if the rest of the blood around town wasn't enough. Looks like a few people were sleeping in here. Nothing too big. And a little bathroom here. Other than that, nothing too useful in here either. So we can just move on to this house here. I believe one of these houses has something of value to us. I just can't remember which one. So that's the main reason I'm looking around. We got gecko steak. And nothing else really. Go and check here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright then. I will check one more house. If I can't find it there, we'll go ahead and move on. Again, we're gonna leave that building for later. I don't think we've been in here yet. This one looks a little well defended. Looks like we got a little cage here with enemies in it. Unfortunately, we don't have a lockpick skill to get into there. Can, however, take that mine. Ah, man. So what happened there? I saw the mine. I went to disarm it, and I didn't realize there was a rigged shotgun right here. That's fun. Got another locked average cabinet here. I guess if you're coming to this town, it'll probably be a good idea to have your lockpick at 50. See, I see this one here. Unfortunately, we need 45 repair to disarm it. So I think what we're gonna do is just take the bullet and get the mine, because we can do that. We got here a little pressure plate, it seems. Whoever was in this house here booby-trapped everything. And that would probably explain the one dead Legion guy in here. A little bit of a lag spike. We can get into this cabinet. Oh man. We broke our first lockpick there. No big deal, we got plenty of lockpicks. So, oh. Okay. So that pressure plate there unlocks the cage for you so you can kill those things. Eddie, get out of the damn way. Come in here. We got one more mine that I almost missed. And a very easy locked safe. Got a Patriot's cookbook. More lag spikes. We're getting a lot of lag spikes in here. Yep, as I said, I was just going to explore that one more house. And we'll move on. And by move on, I mean we're going to take a look at our items here. So we got a big book of science we can read. It increases our science permanently by 3. We got a, I thought we had one other. I guess not. And yeah, now that we've checked out the town, we're going to go ahead and head back to the Mojave outpost. We got 2 stops to make here. We got to report back to Ranger Ghost. We got to spread news of the Legion atrocities to this guy here. Yes, to this guy here.
Heard you helped out Jackson. Thanks for that. Caravans are still waiting for clearance to move out, but at least there's movement. What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
So that finishes that quest. Next, we're gonna report up there to her and finish her quest. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And we'll probably end off this episode there. As always, this has been Nyxus Gaming. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I sure as hell am. I've been looking forward to playing this game like all week. But I didn't want to play too much at once and be way ahead. So, I put it off for you guys. You're welcome.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter. Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever. In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
And there we go. So it seems like a constant theme we're running into is that the NCR knows exactly how bad the situation is, but there's nothing they can do. They either don't have the troops to do it, or they're ordered to stay put and watch. Which sounds like a hell of a time. Anyway, we're gonna fast travel back to Nipton, where we'll start the next episode. And to begin with it, we're gonna go into that one building that I told you we've been putting off going into. Until next time, this has been Nyxus Gaming. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. I just repeated myself again. Bye bye.